What's going on, gamers? It's your boy Launchpad 1412, and today's my birthday. I turned 32. 30-something years old. Yeah. You didn't hear that too. You didn't hear that, man. Promise me you don't tell nobody that. But at any rate, I'm just gonna ramble a little bit. Now, there's some things that's on my mind as far as the Madden community and some videos that I've seen lately. I'm not really sure if I'm not sure if what I'm doing here is gonna be the best interest or whatever. But I just I just want to do a relaxed video. I wanted to make a video like this for my birthday. One question I want to answer real quick. Someone asked me was one of the best moments as far as my birthdays over my whole life. Someone asked me this like last year sometime. I know they probably not even watched this video, but when I was 12, my aunt took us to sports thing. My aunt was is a beautiful angel right now. Rest in peace to her. She was an absolute motivator. She was a brilliant piece to my life. Period. But with that said, she took us to sports land, me and my cousin, her son. Our brothers was around the same time. We got to play some arcades, laser tag. I was getting hit up like crazy on laser tag. I'm running around like it's a game of Call of Duty. I kind of just ignored the essence of laser tag as far as ducking and hiding and stuff like that. So yeah, and one of the moments that stand out, I wouldn't say my favorite moment, but the moment that stood out to me the most out of everything was just when I wanted to play some Turtles in Time, and everybody wanted to play Mortal Kombat. And I was just thinking, like, why is everybody playing with Mortal Kombat when this Turtles in Time game is way greater than that? In my eyes, arcade beat 'em up, like, I don't know if you guys even know some of this, but like Ninja Turtles, X-Men, Bart Simpson, when you team up with somebody and you gotta go through levels, and at the end of every level there's a big bad at the end of every level, that was love right there for me, man. I love those type of games. So yeah, that's one of my favorite moments as far as birthday moments in my life. I'll never forget it. But I seen the next topic. I seen the IMAV and Wiser video, so I'm taking the liberty myself to talk about this. No one had asked me to talk about it. But I felt like it was something that was up my alley to talk about. And they were talking about how can the Madden community be better. The Madden community, the Madden games, that all in the whole. 3 things I wanted to touch on real quick. Number 1, I think we need to show more Madden character. There's too many quitters, man. There's too many quitters, too many people crying about not getting their way, too many people down 14 and giving up. There's games I played in real life basketball where I was down 50, but I was still playing like we had a chance to win the game. It's called character. If you're going to play the game, just play the game, show some character. You don't gotta. It's just, quit. I think what it is, I'm saying, you just don't gotta quit every time. Just show some character, man. Show some character. And you guys know what I'm trying to say, man. I know I keep saying show some character, but it is huge, not just for Madden, but for your life. You don't want to be, you don't want to be a quitter in this world. Quitters. It's hard to prosper in life when you're a quitter. It really is hard. Not trying to equate Madden to life, but you guys understand what I'm saying. But let's show some Madden character. Let's understand that everything's not going to go our way. Okay, you're down 14. Try to weather the storm. Figure out a way to come back and defeat your opponent. When you're going against somebody or the computer, you're competing. A casual game of Madden is not going to be sunny and roses all the time. Why are you expecting this in your mind? Get it out your mind. You are competing. Someone over on the other end is trying to blow you out. I'm trying to blow you up. I'm trying to get you up out of here. Not just me, everybody. So we're trying to. That's what we're trying to do. And you should be trying to do the same. So just compete, show character, and compete. That's one thing. Number 2, I don't know who I'm going to offend with this, but I'm just going to say it. I love watching, and I'm not going to stop it. I'm not the savior of Madden YouTube videos. I love watching pack openers. But what I think we're getting a little bit too comfortable with it. Let me just say this. I'm going to explain what I'm saying here. Guys are having 108 overall teams, and they're pulling packs looking for 99 overall cards. Like, my man, your team is great, dude. You're great. You know what the pack. We all know what the pack odds are. We love pulling packs. I like pulling packs. You know what I mean? I like pulling packs. We all know what the pack odds are. To me, it's brilliant when you do get a 99 overall team and you're in awe and you can't believe it. To me, like one time I think Toke got a 99 overall last year. Toke got it and he flipped in the back of his chair and fell out. That to me, that's the whole That's what it's supposed to be. Opposed to you knowing that it's coming around the corner, it's coming around eventually if you keep pulling, it's coming. I think it's beautiful at its best when you're not sure. You're like, man, it's probably not gonna come, but then it happens. Boom, then you get the 9 overall card. We need to work on playing Madden and getting better at Madden and actually developing some skill in the Madden. Playing with an 88 overall team, for a long period of time, or 85, 83, it helps you develop the skill of the game. So when you do get 99, I know Mutt's purpose is to have the best team possible. I understand that. But, guys are so, it's too many. I wish I can go down my timeline. I used to be able to go down my timeline and see nothing but gameplay. That's gone. Everybody's doing pack openings. Sometimes it feels like the easy way out. Maybe I could be looking at that wrong. And I understand people got to make their money. People make money off of YouTube. I understand. People got families and stuff like that. So why not do the easier thing? I'm not here really to judge, but let's get more gameplay, man. More gameplay and more understanding of the packs. So that's that right there. I hope I didn't offend nobody. I'm not talking to nobody specifically, but not necessarily trying to back up what I'm saying because we're not gonna we're not gonna do certain things, But I'm just saying how I feel. Last but not least, I think another thing that I think they need to change in Madden is the because I don't know if I ever be able to get on Wise's channel and talk about it, but third thing, we need to change like the cheating. Last year, I haven't really seen it all this year, and I've played about 50 or 60 games, so maybe I might not have played enough games. I don't know. I haven't really heard of too many people talking about people cheating with a certain blitz or something like that, but I just thought it was funny in past years how somebody could have one blitz that's unstoppable. Why would you put an unstoppable blitz in the game? If the blitz is stoppable and the opponent just doesn't know how to stop it, that's brilliant. That's one thing. All right, hats off to you. Do that blitz, But there's guys that really think they're good, and to me this is baffling. That really thinks they're good. They use this one blitz where your opponent can't even get the ball off in a half of a second. But you really think that's good? I'm not saying Madden has to equate to real life. Because I just think, to me, people kind of kill me a little bit with oh man, this should be more realistic. You're playing a video game. I understand what you're doing. You're playing a video game. So every aspect of the video game is not going to be, they're going to have some things, but not everything. It's impossible for them to have everything. But, yeah, I'm just glad that that's not in the game, but it might come in the game, and I just wanted to mention that. So those three things right there. Let's show some character, Madden character, that's one. Number two, let's have some understanding as far as that's Mutt is concerned as far as pulling packs and let's just have some understanding. You guys know what I'm trying to say. And third, the cheating. You know what I mean? So those three things right there are what I think should change as far as making Madden better. And shout out to Ahmed and Wiser for making that video. Because if they didn't make that video, I probably wouldn't have thought about it in this video. So, and they made some good points. And I enjoyed the conversation. I listened to every second of it. I believe I hit the like button, but I was watching it on YouTube, so I think I did hit the like button on it when I got on my phone actually. But if I didn't, I probably will do that later or something. But another thing, I did see this other video with Token GS. I forget the other guy's name. I'm sure some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Now, I'm not going to touch on this too much because I don't know the whole parameter of the situation, but I will say this real quick. And this is not necessarily referring to the situation, but this is kind of an offset analogy, if you will. I don't even know if that makes sense, but you guys know what I'm trying to say here. Where I'm from, and I'm sure Token's from this area, GS, Wiser, iPod, and there's other guys I can mention, I can't think of everybody, but we're from that era where, if you say something, you gotta be careful what you say and how you say it, because if you say something, there is repercussions to it. Like, for example, when I was younger, there was people that talk noise, there was athletes, and there was fighters. If you really think you was really nice at fighting or something like that, you tried to holler at one, and then you tried to holler at one of the best fighters in the neighborhood, that person was going to come to you. They was going to knock on you. You was going to get a knock on the door. You was going to get some attention. There was going to be even if the repercussion was just them being at the door and having you afraid a little bit, that still was going to be a repercussion. That's part of the problem with some of these guys in the community. They do stuff, but there's no repercussion to it. So they feel like sometimes they feel like they can say and do anything. You know, that's just something to keep in mind. But you know, it's my birthday, and I just wanted to ramble a little bit, you know, have more of a relaxed commentary. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. That's your boy Launchpad 1412, and I'm out.